I am Father Vibert Stevens, Roman Catholic priest of the Diocese of Bridgetown here in Barbados. Pope Francis has established the 17th Sunday of Ordinary Time to celebrate the life of the grandparents and elderly. I therefore chose to share with you some of the salient points in the document that he has produced for this occasion. He said that many of our elderly, many of our grandparents are at home because they're either sick, these have lost loved ones, they have lost friends, and they could not move in order to be with them. And he said one of the greatest problems is the problem of the inability to go out of the house. He said that Jesus, speaking unto the church and speaking to the Christian community, said, "I am with you." The Pope using these words and applying it to himself, stating that I am with you. So the Pope is showing his solidarity with all the elderly and all the grandparents today. That in spite of the limitations, he is saying that the Lord is with you, and he is saying also that he, the Pope, is with you, for he himself placed himself as an elderly, living the same difficult moments as all of us. He made a reference to the old couple, Joachim and Anne, whose feast we should celebrate. And he stated, according to the stories that passed on to us, that Joachim was very much disappointed and heartbroken because he had no children, and he had been praying and so. And he said even at that age, an angel was sent to him and said, "Joachim, the Lord have heard your prayer, and your wife is going to have a child." But this child happened to be our Blessed Lady. The Pope says that just as Joachim received a message from an angel, so too we also receive messages from angels. He said the angel came to bring good news in a time of depression, in a time of hopelessness. And the same thing happened to all human beings, especially the elderly. He said, you are also receiving angels. He says angels come to us in our lives, and when a grandchild visits us, when the neighbor next door visits us, and when close friends visit us. Regardless of what, the angels have been sent to encourage us in our lives. He said, but there is also another thing. He said the Bible is also a source of encouragement for the elderly. For the scriptures, especially the gospel and the Psalms, tell us about the moment in which help comes for us. It is the Bible that tells us about our vocation. So the elderly receive their vocation from the Lord. He said, no matter how old you are, you have a vocation. And you may say what that vocation might be. The Pope says there are three things that the elderly should have in mind as their vocation. First, they must preserve the roots that they receive, the root of the faith. We must preserve it, we must keep it, we must cherish it. And then he said we must pass on the faith to the young. That the elderly has a responsibility for teaching the faith. And thirdly, the elderly must care for the little ones. So we must show our care and concern for the youth, for the young. He said, but you must say, well, I can imagine I can do this at this age. He said that the Holy Spirit is going to be with you. The Holy Spirit will empower you. And secondly, he said even more, he gave 3 pillars on which we can build our foundation to develop this vocation. First of all, he said memory is important. We remember good things and remember bad things of the past. These are stories that we must tell, we must cherish the moments in which the difficult times and the good times, the Lord has been with us. Secondly, he speaks about dreams as the second pillar. And dreams that we hope that tomorrow will be better. We dream for a better tomorrow. And these dreams are dreams that we preserve from the very memory we have of our difficulties, that tomorrow will be better. And thirdly, the third pillar, so we have memories, dreams, and prayer. He said that during this pandemic, in which people are losing hope and so on, he said that with all the difficulties, we will ride through the storm and we will arrive at the shore.